Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Fortnitemares 2022 has officially arrived and Epic killed it, man. The update's huge. Downtime's still going on, but I've got everything here for you. The trailer's going in the background already if you haven't seen it, and I will begin to discuss as you're watching it. The first Fortnitemares post starts with this. DJ Leica awaits you at the reality tree to help transform you into a wolf-like monster with wolf-like abilities. And this is why now we know the Wolverine mythic was added at the start of the season, as it seems they've made a couple adjustments and you are now able to transform into a wolf during the Fortnitemares event. So turning into a monster is just one part of Fortnitemares 2022. Of course, we're going to have some quests for special rewards. We're going to have zero build horde rush. There's going to be unvaulted items, or there are unvaulted items as it's here. And Fortnitemares 2022 runs until November 1st at 2 a.m. Eastern, which 2 weeks from now, that'll be our next downtime update, 22.3. And then 2 weeks after that, 22.4. They've actually already confirmed all of this. So how the wolf switching monster, becoming a monster works is you go to the reality trees alteration altars, and you'll be given the option to perform the ritual emote, and if you're far from the reality tree, there are other spots that have these alteration altars. Once the ritual is complete, you'll be bestowed the howler claws, and you can equip the supernatural item to gain the canine abilities. Now again, downtime's still going, so I don't have gameplay of this or anything, just some pictures that they're providing, but we already know how it works. Basically, you can activate the wolf scent ability. That's one of the specialties that comes with transforming. It lasts a limited time before going into a cooldown, and it gives you tracking vision, repeatedly putting a mark on enemies in a nearby radius. However, if there are no enemies in the radius, the wolf scent ability will immediately enter the cooldown, so you know you're safe, basically. And if you are being tracked by somebody, your sixth sense will let you know with an audible heartbeat, and it'll get louder and louder as your hunter approaches. So I haven't heard this yet, obviously, because I can't play yet, but I'm sure this will be spooky and get your heart beating in real life, right? Because you'll start getting louder and louder in your headphones, and you know someone's right on your tail. There's a slash ability, a 4-combo melee attack, and then there's an air slash ability, which will be a double jump that damages opponents upon landing. So that's how this new wolf transformation thing works. We've also got, like I said, zero build horde rush, and there's final boss. I assume it's the Storm King, and can't wait to play this, man. There will be gameplay of horde rush coming in a future video. Don't you worry. And this one we get to actually have 2 weeks longer than Fortnitemares, as we are getting it November 15th when downtime for 22.4 begins. Thus, yes, they did confirm 22.4, so we'll have downtime updates on schedule the next 2 weeks and the 2 weeks after that. So yeah, we assume that, but it's good to have it confirmed. Here is what is unvaulted. We've got candy and the pumpkin launcher. And reminder that the grapple glove has been vaulted. Couple changes to the loot pool. There's some other stuff here as well. A new mythic we'll talk about in a second. But the quests, what can you get for free? Well, how it's going to work over the course of 2 weeks, 14 days, 2 Fortnitemares quests will become available every single day. So 28 total. If you complete 5, you get the Everything's End glider. 13, you get the Chrome Cage back bling. And for 25, you get the Unmaker pickaxe. The quest will be available till the end of Fortnitemares, and that is November 1st, 2 a.m. Eastern. And there is a free skin. We're going to talk about that a bit later, because it's a little different than this. It's not connected to these Fortnitemares quests. You can also go to creative. There's a bunch of themed maps, spooky themed maps, thanks to the call out. They've got the custom diagonals keyboard movement officially added. You got to go to mouse and keyboard tab for mouse and keyboard players, of course, and you got to toggle on use custom diagonals. Then you can adjust the forward diagonal angle and the backward diagonal angle to your preferred movement angle. I'm gonna have to play around with it. I'm sure it'll be useful, but just yeah, see what's comfortable for you. Fortnitemares changes are not in competitive other than the map changes. We'll show you the map in just a second. And the final thing here is there a little description from them. There's an inkling of a new foe on the island during Fortnitemares, having set up camp in a new floor of the Grim Gables house. See if you can defeat him to obtain his mythic weapon. You may want to bring some help along. Oh, and some species of wildlife have disappeared in Fortnitemares. Could a zombified species have gotten to them? Or perhaps they escaped by motorboat, explaining motorboats' disappearance. So, motorboats are vaulted, and we know there are going to be zombie chickens, but apparently there's going to be more than that. Now, here's the map. Here's our new map, and a bunch of changes right away. We've got Chrome has spread, the blimp has moved, and I've actually got to look at some of this stuff, even though downtime is not officially over. We've got some imported images from FNBR Intel and in the shade. Some of them look a little weird because it's offline images. I don't know how they do it, man. I just appreciate it, right? But it gives you at least a rough look at in-game images, what it's going to look like when you actually start playing. Let's talk about the trailer. You probably noticed some specific things. Let's talk about some of the big ones. There is a new Rick and Morty collab, and then we've got Fortnite times Evil Dead. People are excited about this one. I saw him have like a chainsaw in the trailer. I assume that's a pickaxe because they don't talk about an item in the post. And these are the following animals that have been disabled or zombified, okay? Chickens, we know for sure are zombified. There will be zombie chickens, but sharks, boars, crows, and frogs, they're either going to be in or be deleted, not be there, or be zombie versions of themselves. You'll have to log in and check that yourself. Here is a look at our boss. This is going to be the boss, the Inquisitor, I guess is the name at Grim Gables. So we've actually known about the skin for a while from the survey. I don't know if it's ever going to become a skin, but this should be the boss that we are fighting once things go live. And here are the stats for the Inquisitors Suppressed Smg. That's the mythic item. It's a machine pistol. It's a very high fire rate, dealing really good damage, but it consumes a lot of ammo because of the high fire rate, right? The clip is 30, and apparently it is accurate enough to fight at mid-range when fired in short bursts. Always hard to tell if an SMG is going to be hit or miss. We almost just got to use it in game, so we'll wait and see. Here is a look at the lobby. Love the look of this lobby, right? It gives off the perfect Fortnitemares vibe, and it's just pretty, right? With the reality tree there. Now, here are all the new Fortnitemares skins in game. It's about 30 seconds. There's a bunch of good skins, so I'll let that play through. Reminder, code TheCampingRusher. It helps more than you know. Thanks for the support when buying these skins, and also make sure to subscribe and turn your noties on. I'm your Fortnite guy. I'll keep you up to date. Yeah, so a bunch going through there. Some we've seen already, some we have not. And as it finishes up, I will show some photos of kind of some important ones here. The Ava Skin has a full-on different style that looks completely different from her original style. So that's worth showing off. And then it's kind of the same here with Remy. Love this Remy skin. A couple different styles for him. And here are all the skins in one place with their styles, a photo. And our free skin is this guy here. His name is Chrome Punk. And we're not exactly sure how to get this guy for free, but it's for sure free, and it's rumored it looks like it's going to be related to like a reboot event. So bringing a friend back during Fortnitemares to come play with you and complete a couple challenges. So people may not like that. It's a little bit harder to get done, as you do have to bring in a buddy. You can't just do it solo. Not confirmed, but it looks like that's what's going on, okay? I got also the new emotes going on in the background with no audio, just in case there's some copyright going there. Let me know your thoughts on that, the skins, Fortnitemares in general. That's the new update. Take care, talk soon, touch that like button. Goodbye.